Hey everyone, this is the Geeky Panda here on the Geeky Panda blog, writing guys with a video commentary featuring the Titanfall Beta, of course. In this video, I'm going to be talking about my first impressions about this. Even though this is a beta and it does have some issues, this is a taste of what is yet to come. So, first and foremost, this is definitely going to be a great title. I love the flow of combat in this game. Like, when you're playing as a pilot, which means you're basically just a ground soldier, you know, it feels like there are elements of Call of Duty in there, which, you know, let's be honest here, these are the guys who made, you know, Call of Duty games with the last title being Modern Warfare 2. So, obviously, it's going to feel like Call of Duty in some areas. The loadouts for your pilot definitely feels Call of Duty-esque, where you can pick out, you know, the different weapons, attachments, tiers, equipment, all that stuff. And you can even do a loadout for your Titan as well, depending, you know, do you want to have, you know, a machine gun rifle for your Titan, or a 40mm cannon, or a freaking rocket launcher, whichever works. Do you want your Titan to you know, hold up a shield to absorb the damage and throw it back at someone, or puff smoke that electrocutes anyone within it? So this loadout system is definitely very good for it. You know, great ways to customize your character to, you know, suit your need. In one class, it'll be like a full-out assault. The other one is more run and gun, and the third one, you know, if you want to camp, yeah, camp. But first and foremost, camping in this game, I've rarely seen campers, and when I do, it doesn't really work out for them because you can die very easily in this game. And, you know, this game has a flow of combat where it's basically kind of like mixed in with a pinch of Tribes with a good chunk of Mirror's Edge mixed in on the Call of Duty title with sci-fi elements in it, and this is what you get. So, the Titans. Now, this is going to be interesting. The Titans play out like it feels mech-like, because when I play the controls, it does feel like a mech, that you're controlling a mech of some sort. But in other times, it does feel like you're controlling it like a soldier. But overall, I have a lot of fun in it. It does. If I were to do a similarity between the other mech styles of gameplay, it would probably be closest to Hawken in a sense. So overall, it's a lot of fun playing the Titans, especially when you go one-on-one on the Titan, or, you know, duke it out and have a mass Titan frag fest. So really loving it. The maps, the only thing we saw is the Angel City port, and also Fracture, which the Angel City port, you know, we've seen it in trailers, you know, close combat scenario. Fracture, a little bit more open combat, but overall, you know, you still get your close combats depending on what game modes you play. The beta does sports 3 game modes. Attrition is basically straight up team deathmatch, and then you also got Hardpoint, which is basically domination, and last but not least is Last Titan Standing, which is basically everyone spawns in a Titan of their choosing, and then if a team has been wiped out of all their Titans, the other team wins. Do note, even if you eject out from your Titan, you could still try to help out your team trying to take out the other Titans. It's one life, so use it wisely. Personally, not the best game mode that I have played. The one that I'm really loving a lot is Hardpoint, because attrition with straight up deathmatch, the match can end quickly, but it's a great way to get a feel for it. Hardpoint, again, it's like domination. You attack into the defense scenario. I really love it, really enjoy it. There are times where, you know, I just said, you know, said to my Titan, hey, you know, because there's two, you can get out of your Titan and an AI can control it with either following you or, you know, stand guard, and I usually like to have it stand guard in an area to defend it, or if not, you know, help out my team and just pilot it and straight up get into the enemy. The weapons-wise, you know, you good assortment of weapons from your, you know, from your carbine assault rifles to SMGs, sniper rifles, shotguns, etc., etc. You know, sidearm pistols. The smart pistol is kind of OP, but you do need to lock onto someone before you can guarantee that kill shot. Other noticeable weapons is the weapons specifically for anti-Titans are not that effective against pilots or other infantry. Now, you may ask, does the AI infantry actually help out in this game? In some ways, yes, it does help out. And mainly, they can't do a lot. They cannot rodeo a Titan, which rodeo is basically where you actually jump onto an enemy Titan and start damaging it. So, overall, they can only basically, they're there for just, a cannon fodder and to help you take a position. Don't expect them to help win a game. Just expect them to kind of like, bring into the fold, like kind of like throw, and a meat grinder effect, basically. Other than that, the graphics wise in the Xbox One does look like a pretty decent game. Granted, it is using the very modified Source engine, but on the PC it looks fantastic. But as an Xbox One title, it does look good. It plays very smooth as well. I didn't notice any noticeable lag. Not lag, frame rate drops. The connection to the servers, as this is a stress test, has been spotty at best. Trying to party up with your friends, because there is a party system where you can gather your friends and then join a game. But sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But when it does, playing a game is awesome. I have there are servers set up in your region, so you can play in the most smoothest of gameplays. And so far, I've encountered little to no lag, and I've been having a lot of fun with this. This is definitely a great contender. I know a lot of people have been saying that this is, it's just basically a Call of Duty game. In a way, it does take some elements from it, but this is this is a different game here. But yes, it's a shooter with mechs and ground combat, but this is a noticeable game. This is going to be potentially a great game depending on how they do this, with ironing out the bugs, gameplay elements, and the DLC that's going to come out after to help support it until the next Titanfall game comes out. Seriously though, I'm loving this beta. From start to finish, I've already maxed out with rank 14, which is the highest rank that you can achieve right now. I imagine there's going to be more ranks in the full game though, so just keep an eye out on that. And the burn, one of the things I almost forgot is burn cards. They're basically kind of like boosters for your one match, or just usually sometimes either just the one, usually the one life. But it depends on what kind of card you get. These cards can be better upgraded weapons, to perks like running faster, or your Titan already having the needed core, or you can actually unlock. There are some pretty awesome cards that I picked up, including one of the cards I had was a Strider Titan, which is one of the faster Titans in the game, including a 3-point boost system instead of the normal 2 that the regular Atlas Titan uses. So definitely very cool in that part. Other things that I've used is a sonar system as well, and I know there are other cards to use that people haven't seen yet, including the Ogre card that someone had that I saw on Reddit. So again, overall, this is definitely a game to watch out for. I'm loving this. As I've been playing first-person shooter titles for a while now. This is definitely giving I am not regretting my pre-order at all. I got the collector's edition on pre-order, so I will be doing an unboxing of that. I'm sorry, folks, that I did plan to do the beta contest, but now since the beta is available for everyone, located in the demo section of the store, I will, close that contest down and open up a new one soon after, hopefully for people to win a $20 card for like Xbox Live, PSN, Nintendo, etc. So again, very sorry for that, folks, but please, if you like my video content, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my other videos. I'm doing a bit of everything, but all in the geekiness. Also, check out, Friends of the Panda as well. So this is the Geeky Panda here on the Geeky Panda blog, signing out. So remember, stay geeky, my friends.